Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. When I'm posting this video, it will be labeled as a message for January 23rd because I'm posting it in time for January 23rd where I am in the world. But depending on where you are, 23rd may have come and gone, or you may not see this for a few weeks or months. So I'm setting the intention that it be a message for you for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to all the January 23rd babies out there. And happy birthday to all of you that I've missed your birthday in the time I haven't been posting. I know I've been away. I'll talk about it after the card because I know a lot of people just want to see the card and the message and don't care where I've been. So we'll get to that after. Ooh, but the card for today is the Five of Swords. And this is a card that comes up in a couple of different ways for me in my readings. Five of Swords, traditionally, this card is telling us that it's a situation that could potentially go from being a little thing to blowing up into a big deal, where there could be a big argument or a big fight to the extent where there could be the burning of bridges, right? It could just get so heated to where you're like, I'm done, I'm never going to talk to this person again, or things are said during the disagreement where you're just like, we can never go back to how things were before. So Five of Swords can have that potential. And so sometimes Five of Swords comes up to say, like, maybe kind of reconsider a situation before we react to it, right? Like, is this really going to be something that we're going to regret later, or are we going to have no regrets at all if it escalates to this point? So that being said, Five of Swords comes up in a couple of different ways for me in my readings. If you are someone that you're kind of beating yourself up right now, or you're really kind of struggling because you feel like you blow up on people, or like people say that, like, you get too emotional or you get too angry, or you're thinking that about yourself. Sometimes we don't realize where that comes from. And sometimes where that comes from is we don't say anything in the moment. Something happens that hurts our feelings. Something happens that stresses us out, or makes us uncomfortable, or we don't feel safe. But we tell ourselves, oh, well, you know what? I don't want to be dramatic. I don't want to be dramatic. I don't want to come off like I'm being clingy or needy. And I just want to be chill. I just want to be cool. I just, I don't want to seem like a difficult person. And I'm just gonna be cool about it. And we don't say anything, and we let it go. And then it happens again and again and again and again and again. And it just building, 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 building. And the other person is clueless. They don't know because this is how it's always been, right? Like, for example, say you have to do the budgeting in your household and you're always stressed every month about how you're gonna pay the bills. And so you're stressed out about, like, the electric bill, and somebody keeps leaving the light on, but they leave the light on every single day, right? They leave the light on every single day. But then that one day, the 50th day that this happens, you just can't take it anymore because you're stressed out. I'm sick and tired of the electric bill being so high. I'm sick and tired of always having to figure it out. Nobody helps me. Nobody cares. And so that 50th time, you just go off. You just go off. You can't take it anymore. And this person is like, whoa, all I did was leave the light on, and that's how it always is. But for some reason today, it's a big deal for you. I don't know what your problem is. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know what's bothering you. And then so it seems like we're being dramatic, or it seems like something is coming out of nowhere. It's better to say it in the moment. It's better to say it in the moment when it happens. Don't let it build. Say something then. The other way the Five of Swords comes up for me is we get triggered, right? Maybe you feel like nobody ever thinks about you. Nobody ever checks in on you, and you're always, running around taking care of everybody else. Um, Say you have, I don't know, bottles of water in the refrigerator. In the United States, a lot of people drink bottled water. Um, and somebody drinks the last bottled water. Maybe the grocery store is not that far away. You even have a car, you can go, you have that luxury. And you just go off because somebody drank the last bottle of water and they're like, "Man, why are you being so dramatic? I can go to the store, I can go get more water. It's not a big deal. It's right there." It's not that you can't go get water, it's that nobody asked you. Nobody said, "Hey, do you want to split this bottle of water with me before I go to the store?" Or, "Are you going to drink this bottle of water?" Or, "Have you had any water today?" And that little thing just makes you feel like nobody cares and you go off and you just explode. It's not that you're being overly sensitive. It's not about the water. It's not about the bottle of water. It's all the deeper stuff under that. So, Five of Swords for me can come up in situations, relationships, friendships, when you're being told to speak up, to express your needs. Another way Five of Swords comes up in my readings, and this is very unfortunate, and this is a very extreme situation, but sometimes Five of Swords comes up for me in a reading when you're dealing with a person who just simply is not nice, downright manipulative. And they know very, very well where all your little buttons are. And they know which buttons to push to get you to do what they want you to do. Like like a like a remote control toy or something, right? They want you to do something, they know how to make you feel to make you do it. So they'll make you feel like you're being selfish. They'll make you feel like you're being mean. They'll make you feel like you're never thinking about them, or they'll make you think that you're not good enough, or whatever it is to redirect you. They know how to get what they want out of you. So if you find yourself getting triggered in a situation, you start to feel emotions that don't feel good to you. You start to feel sad. You start to feel whatever kind of way. It's an invitation for you to take a step aside before you react and process it. What Why am I feeling this way right now? Who was involved? What did they say? What did they do? How did it make me feel about myself? As far back as I can remember, who is the first person that made me feel this way? Like, what is my earliest memory of this feeling this way? Who was involved then? And then just write out, why do you think they did it? Why do you think they said these things or did these things to make you feel this way? What did they get out of it? What was their angle possibly? And then you can write out a release and forgiveness to that person. Write out a release and forgiveness towards yourself, anything you're blaming yourself for or judging yourself for. And then at the end, write out how you're choosing to feel about the situation from now on moving forward. If you do that, you are never gonna have to deal with that trigger again because you've deactivated that trigger. That person can push that button 1,000 times. It's not gonna have any effect on you at all. None whatsoever, because you've processed it. You've processed the issue that installed that trigger. Now that trigger is no longer active. And that in itself can be very empowering. The energies are very intense right now, so I think it's a very appropriate card to have the Five of Swords for today. I told you all I'd fill you in on what's going on with me. I'm sorry I've been away. I've been going through a massive reset, a massive shift. And so there's just been a lot. I talk about it sometimes in the videos when I talk about the Ace of Pentacles, how like we're releasing generational stuff, we're releasing inherited stuff, generational curses, like we're essentially restructuring our spiritual DNA. We're ascending. So I've been going through some ascension, and it's been coming with a lot of physical things. that I've been processing and dealing with. And there were so many days I just was trying to like just say, okay, you have to do it. Like there's people waiting for videos. You have to post. You have to post. And I tried to push myself and I just couldn't. And I even had the funniest things happen where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it now, and all of a sudden the internet went out. Or I had that happen more than once. Or there was just something going on that was like, nope, you're not gonna do it right now. So I do apologize for being away, but I am not a robot. I'm not a machine. I'm a human being, just like you guys, going through my own growth, my own journey, my own healing, my own ascension. And I appreciate you all for being here. I've been seeing the comments. I need to go back and acknowledge those and respond. And I appreciate all of you who've been like, hey, where are you? Are you okay? It's just I'm telling you, like there were just days I could not even get out of bed. Like I just could not even get out of bed. But I feel like I'm coming out of that now, and I'm hopeful that the changes I'm going through will be beneficial to you guys watching the readings and the videos, and hopefully I can be in a higher energy and bring you all higher energy. Thank you all for receiving. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous day ahead. And I'm gonna post this and start getting on the weekly forecasts and try to get ahead here for the weekly forecasts in the coming week for the following week, and get the love readings for February up and all that good stuff. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and be well.